it's absolutely more than important because it was the beginning of the second half of this season, and we wanted to continue in our positive momentum, especially to begin with the victories in the second row, to continue building up all the positive things that we've been doing so far, and of course due to let's say COVID situation and all the things that are happening now, many of us, and I can assume as well that our opponent last night, we were more concentrated on some other things than on the football game, but yet we had to be ready for the game. We had to be focused to try to achieve points, and let's say first of all, congratulate and kudos to our opponent that they arrived to play the game with everything what is happening in their camp. From the other side, also kudos to our boys who responded well to everything and with the great motivation to win this game. So of course we should be happy. We should continue hoping that COVID will not emerge in other camps and it will not destroy the league and it will not stop the league later. So we want to continue playing and hopefully that everything will be all right. So everything will be safe and healthy. We must, when we talk about modern football, if you look at top teams on the highest level, there are many players they can score. So looking at our format of ISL league, the opponents, they are mostly concentrated and focused on your key players, on players who are scoring constantly, and then as a team, you must diversify a bit. You must find, like you just said, other sources. You must find the other ways. So then if we speak about set pieces, if we speak about some other things, Nishu playing on the left side with his right foot, so there are many details that we are practicing during the training sessions. There are many details that we try to use to have more power and more dangerous weapon, how we say, to harm our opponents, to score goals from any possible occasion or any possible side. So yesterday, our two fullbacks scoring, of course, it makes us happy because the things that we are doing on a pitch, that we are practicing, they're repeating as a coaching staff. It makes you happy to see the things happening on the pitch during the game. I'm very happy for both of them because they are working so hard, especially Nishu, who has been working very hard after his injury. It's been a long time. And with this format of ISL league, with the large break, he was not capable of playing games, of having his starting 11 moment. And last night, for his first game this season, we are all happy and, we should cheer him up and motivate him for the next period, and hopefully that he will become even better, because I think that he's one of the players who has potential to be the player of national team. So from the other side, Cabra is a very important player for our team, for our dressing room, somebody who is working all the time very hard. And when you work hard, then there is a prize coming in football. There is always something that you will see like a prize. And last night was special. Last night was special with these two goals. Of course, we knew that also on a fitness level, due to our program and calendar, we wanted to play a little bit more defensive, we wanted to stay a little bit more organized. So, these kind of things you practice and these kind of things you want to see differently, because there are many games that we're going to play on different ways. So, of course, it makes us happy, and I'm happy for all the boys. Well, when you are, he's been a long time ago. Let's say it's been a couple of years. He started as a young boy. Touched the level of national team, playing in the teams, winning championship and everything. And there is one unfair thing in a professional sport. These are injuries, And then when they happen, you have to deal with it. And when they happen, you have to try not to think about that, how it happened and why it happened, rather than how you have to recover from those injuries. And then again, I think that the format of ISL league is unfair because it's on a short term. And it means that many players, when they got injured, it can happen easily that the competition for them is over, And then at the moment when someone gets that injury, even now we are maybe less than 2 months till the end of the competition. If somebody gets like a muscle injury, it's done, because you need at least 6 weeks to recover. In Nishu's case, he had this unpleasant injury that he needed a longer time to recover. So then, when you don't play constantly in your competition and then you go through that recovery process for a long period, it's been like 6 months, and then coming back in the training process, coming back in a shape, coming back in a program that where you want to achieve the fitness level, being late regarding your group, and then wanting to achieve certain things because you know that you have qualities. We know that he has qualities to reach the top in this league. So we were patient with him. We were pushing him and motivating him to get the best out of him, his maximum. And I'm really glad for him that he has been, like, he went through all that, and that now he's healthy, he's ready to perform, he's ready to play. And of course, when you have that player with that quality, it's pleasure and joy to see him playing on the pitch and having fun with other players. He's very funny guy, important in our group, and I was really glad last night. So after his goal, I called him to the bench just to cheer him and to tell him certain things. And of course, for him and for all the other guys, we are very happy. Also, the last night victory was also dedicated to some of our players who are injured, especially to our captain Jessel, who got injured in the last game. We're thinking about those guys. They're part of our team, they're part of our heart. So, you know, with all these things that you create, positive energy, also with the support of fans that we feel from Kerala till here. So it's huge. It's huge, and I think not only Nishu but everybody else, we have to continue. All the players who are been participating, the players who are on the pitch, on the bench. So all of us, we are one big family, one good group. We have to continue and become even stronger. It's very important in a team's spirit and let's say mindset when you are practicing certain things on a pitch, and then it reflects later on during the training session. Then it reflects later on a pitch during the games. Of course, the team gets confidence, and then you see that the certain things that you repeat can make result, and then you become more dangerous. You become more confident. You become more accurate with your movements, with the way you want to score goals, and then of course it makes you, it makes you more efficacious or efficient. That the opponents will have to take care more about many other things. So it's not only that we scored the most goals from open game. It's not that we conceded the less goals so far in the league. We have the most clean sheets. We conceded, I think, the less goals on set piece. So there are many things and many aspects in the football game that we are practicing during our training session since we started. And so now when we see all of them on the pitch and having result with all those things, obviously it gives you more motivation to continue working further on. And the boys, we are so happy that they are enjoying our work, that they are enjoying improving in that process, because this is the way that it has to be. So the result is at the end, and all this that we are doing, it's part of the process. We have to say that during our program and during our training system, all the players, they are participating all possible exercises during the trainings, and then whoever comes in, whoever has to play, he delivers, because he knows all the principles, he knows all the things that he has to do on a pitch, and so that's why we are not worried. We had Marco yesterday not being selected because he had this unpleasant pain the last 2 days after the game against Hyderabad, because he had a duel with the striker of Hyderabad. And so we decided not to take any risk, because we still have many games in front of us. It's better not to take risk for one game, knowing that we have capable players who can fit in and who can do the job. So that was the case yesterday. And also speaking of Sipo and Nishu, they're both quality players. They know the job. They know the things they have to do on the pitch. And yesterday we were not worried. We knew perfectly that they will do everything we need to cover the space, to cover the defensive line. So, and that was the case. And we are happy for that. We are happy again for the clean sheet, even if sometimes it's not easy. It was not easy yesterday neither. But anyway, They are working so hard, especially with our defensive block all together, with the midfield line, with strikers. Yesterday also we have to say that our strikers, they were working so hard, both of them, Jorge and Alvaro. And you know, when you work as a team, when you work as a unit, when you press as a team all together, when you attack as a team all together, when you exchange passes quickly, try to play that one-touch game or two-touch game, like quick exchanging spaces and the positions. So then you create a positive momentum, then you create positive energy, and then whoever fits in, it doesn't matter on what position it will be, defensive, central defense, or full-back, or central midfield, we will deliver. We will deliver because I think that we have quality players, especially youngsters who still has to grow up, and that's our task and our objective for this year, to try to build up a team that will be even stronger for the future. But that's the result of good positive attitude and a positive mindset of all of us. You know, it's not only about the players, it's about, we have also to say that the medical staff in the last period delivered a great job, you know, refreshing players, working with players, preparing them for the games, especially the way we want to play with the high pressing and the high tempo. You know, you have to be capable to deliver the job that the players are ready for that kind of game on a short term of 3-4 days. And that was the case yesterday. So if we speak about players group, if we speak about coaching staff, medical staff, media staff, all the people from video analysis, all the people that are here in the camp together, we are forming, all of us, we are forming one big family. And with the positive mindset and positive energy, you create nice things. So of course now with good results, we have to try to keep that positive influence on our team and try to continue with the positive results, because this is how you achieve something nice in professional sport. So of course, for us, there are the games coming on again, so on a short term, we have to be ready. Again, hoping that this COVID situation will not influence negatively everything what's happening around us. And of course, all together, again, not only like the players, but everybody here, like more than 50 people in our group, we are all working together towards one goal, and this is the objective, to make a successful season. So hope for the best.